Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
First pitch, 105.
One strike now from Cole. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Striding in for the Indians, Roberto Perez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Next up, Franmil Reyes. He's set and the pitch.
0-1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Inside, ball 2.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Perez leads off first with 1 away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Batting 4th, the center fielder, number 4.
So first and second with 1 down. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. Here's the 1-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Two and one the count.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the changeup here, but we're in the first inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get these guys out in front.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Indians strand a couple. Indians nothing. Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Aaron Civale is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Striding in is Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Fouled off. Count is 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gimenez is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Aaron Judge. Talk about struggling. He had less than 5 hits the entire last month. Whoa, like, that's like a hit a week. I mean, come on. When you wake up and fall out of bed, you're at least going to be able to get 1 hit a week. He has to do a lot better than that.
Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. One out, nobody on. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Civale has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
One thing to know is not
Batting
all
third,
strikeouts are created equal.
baseman,
Right there, he
DJ
goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's
Batting
2
fourth,
outs, but they always say
third
with your
baseman,
man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. We are still scoreless. Oscar Mercado digging in now.
Leading off for the Indians, the left fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his first home run of the season as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Bobby Bradley swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Pitch on the way. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene, and what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Owen Miller. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to third. He's got it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Austin Hedges.
So 2 out, nobody on, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. Cole's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Now here's the pitch.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He'll try it again. 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out. But it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Batting seventh, the shortstop.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And let's take a look at outfielder Bradley Zimmer. Can't say it enough, hybrid, but he's going to profile as a center fielder for me. And what's scary, he's coming at you 6'4", 6'5", but speed's his #1 tool with a strong and accurate arm.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. One out and a runner on third. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. High in the air down the right field line. Reyes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. First offering on its way.
Nope. Outside.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Roberto Perez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. One strike now from Cole. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey. Count 1-1. Count is 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Cole sets. Here it comes on 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. From the stretch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think
we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Indians leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
For the Yankees, the center fielder, Joey.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Gallo.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
To third. Ramirez is there. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Right fielder.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Zimmer. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. And he misses again, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He collected a base hit his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. To the plate now, Gio Urshela. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2. Line, but speared on a hop to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In now for Cleveland, Andres Gimenez as we begin the top of the 4th.
The shortstop, Andres.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And another foul ball. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Urshela over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Oscar Mercado.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Oscar Mercado. First pitch on its way. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Bobby Bradley. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ramirez is over to take a look, and this is going to be a foul ball. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. The 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Line drive, base hit to right.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate, Tyler Wade, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Rizzo, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Runner goes for second. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2.
Oh, that pitch is out.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's Rougned Odor now. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Fouled off. One and one. Here it is. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the speed threat, Owen Miller.
Owen Miller.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The windup and the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Owen Miller has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Austin Hedges, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
The 2-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Popped him up. Rizzo has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Ramirez. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0.
That time.
Roberto Perez will be next. .30 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
Next to hit is Roberto Perez, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. The 2-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Here it comes, 1-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-0.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Gallo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Here it is on 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a liner. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1. Digging in next, DJ LeMahieu. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. From the stretch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Zimmer. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Next for New York, Gio Urshela. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side. And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees 4 and the Indians 1. Now to the plate, here is Franmil Reyes. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the AB now. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1.
Count 1-1.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Bradley Zimmer. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Andres Jimenez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Cole gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Number 63 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 63.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
The 2-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And that one yanked just foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
To the plate now, Tyler Wade. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rougned Odor.
Into the box now, Rougned Odor, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A pause, and the 0-2 on the ground to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw to third, and he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
The center fielder, number 13.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Next to stand in is Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His first home run of the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Logan Allen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton.
The left fielder.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Two away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And the Bombers have it going here, as this is also good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
At the plate, Gio Urshela. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the Yankees 8 and the Indians 1. Now at the plate, Oscar Mercado. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And the pitch. In there, 0-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 0-1 on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. And it's 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Full count now, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The next 3-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So now to the plate, Bobby Bradley. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Into the box, Owen Miller, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen, where you only have to get 6 or 7 outs, not 8 or 9 outs. So a job well done so far.
The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's out.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Two pitch is fouled away. Fouled off. Drilled to the right side, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Austin Hedges is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. No hits to this point. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Miller, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to land foul. 1-2. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His first home run of the season. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Albert Abreu is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. In now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. The 1-0 home.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Two-0 count, the pitch. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Roberto Perez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it, and he makes the play to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional.
Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Indians 3. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Anthony Rizzo.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Here's the 1-2. Tapped up the third base line. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. He pulls this one into right. Reyes is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyler.
Stepping in next, Tyler Wade. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first home run of the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Rougned Odor. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It was a base hit last time up. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Pulled toward right center field.
Waiting on it is Zimmer.
And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Yankees 10 and the Indians 3.
Leading off the field, the catcher, number 55, Roberto Cole.
First delivery to him. Roberto Perez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Next to hit, Franmil Reyes struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
At the plate now, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Two and 1 now.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Wade has a play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Here's big Aaron Judge. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. The 1-0 home. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of it just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Nick Whitgren comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Whitgren stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mercado is right there. One gone.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So next to hit is DJ LeMahieu. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And now the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now here it comes. One out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Comes set with the 0-1.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. Urshela is off of first with 2 away. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. It's the Yankees 11 and the Indians 3. Stepping in once again is Andres Gimenez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And it's fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Oscar Mercado waits on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now to the plate, Oscar Mercado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
In now, Bobby Bradley. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box, Owen Miller, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 2-for-3 and looking for more here. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hard hit towards center. Gallo is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The New York Yankees win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Garrett Cole earns his first win of the season, striking out 12 in the process. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.